So we're kicking things off with Bitcoin on 15-minute chart, right? But here's the kicker. This ain't one trick pony. This system, it's like a Swiss Army knife for the markets. You want Forex? Go for it. Crypto? Absolutely. Stocks? You bet. Commodities? Indices? Anything you can throw at it, this thing handles. And get this, you're not locked into one time frame. You want to see the action in hyperdrive, drop down to 1 minute chart, watch the market dance like a lightning storm, or you want to play the long game, see the big picture, zoom out to a daily chart. Spot those trends that last for weeks, even months. Alright, so the first weapon in our arsenal is called the range breakout indicator. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, this thing is a game changer. Think of it like this. The market's always taking a breather, consolidating, building up energy before its next big move. That's a range, and this indicator is like a radar, spotting those ranges and telling us when the market's about to explode out of them. Basically, it finds those moments when the market's coiled up like a spring ready to launch. Big Bologa, the creator, designed it to highlight those key moments, breaks out of established ranges, giving us a hands up on potential big moves. Now, how do we get this bad boy onto our chart? Easy. Head up to the indicators button on TradingView, you know, the little icon at the top. Click that. And a search box pop up. Now type in range breakout. You'll see a whole bunch of them, but we're looking for the one by Big Bologa. Make sure it's the right one. Click it and boom, it's on your chart, ready to show you where the action's about to happen. Now let's talk about what's actually doing. Basically, it's like your own personal market scout. You know how the market sometimes just chills out, goes sideways for a bit? That's a range. And this indicator is hunting those down for you. It's not just guessing either. It's automatically drawing those zones, kinda like making the boundaries of a little cage. You'll see the upper zone and lower zone, right? Think of it as the ceiling and the floor. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When the price breaks through that upper zone, like it's breaking out of the cage, that's your cue. The indicator throws up a signal telling you, hey, this could be a bullish breakout, meaning the market's probably about to go up. And if it had smashed through the lower zone, boom, you get a signal telling you, heads up, bearish breakout. That's your sign that the market might be heading down. It's like having a heads-up display, showing you exactly when the market's about to make a move. No more guessing, no more staring at charts, wondering what's gonna happen. You're getting real actionable signals right there on your screen. And trust me, once you start seeing these breakouts, you'll wonder how you ever traded without it. You'll start to see the market in a whole new way. So we've got the range breakout indicator doing its thing, but here's the deal. We need to be smart about it. We don't want to jump into every breakout, right? That's how you get burned. So first thing, let's head into the range breakout settings. You'll see an option to filter signals by trends. Flip that switch. Think of it like a safety net, catching some of those signals that are fighting the overall market direction. But that's not enough. We need a second opinion, a way to really make sure we're only taking the best trades. That's where the triple trend indicator comes in. Yeah, it sounds fancy, but it's really just another free tool that's gonna help us filter out the bad signals. Now before we trade on the chart, let's tweak it a bit, but open up its settings and you'll see a length option. Crank that up to 300. We're looking for the big picture here, the long-term trend. And while we're at it, turn on the bar color. It'll color the bars based on the trend, making it super easy to see what's going on. You can even change the colors if you want, make it your own. Now let's talk about how actually use them to make some money. It's pretty straightforward. Here's the deal. Think of the triple trend lines as your compass. If the price is hanging out above all those lines, that's your green light. We're in an uptrend and we're only looking for buy signals. Makes sense, right? We're riding the wave, not fighting it. So, you see a bullish breakout from the range breakout indicator, meaning the price busted through the upper zone and the price is still above those triple trend lines. Boom, that's your trade. You jump in and buy. Now you gotta protect yourself, right? So where do you put your stop loss? Easy, just tuck it slightly below the recent swing low or maybe just below the middle of the range zone. You're giving the trade some room to breathe, but you're also making sure you don't lose your shirt if things go south. And your target, we're aiming for 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And if the price is below all these triple trend lines, we're in a downtrend. We're only looking for sell signals. When you see a bearish breakout from the range breakout indicator, meaning the price breaks below that lower zone and you're still below the triple trend, that's your sell trade. A stop loss goes slightly above the recent swing high or the middle of the range. And again, aim for 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Simple as that.